Chuck Norris died this week, and his studio had a secret. Cannon Films, the company behind every Chuck Norris movie you ever watched. Missing in Action, The Delta Force, Invasion USA, Code of Silence, all Cannon Films, run by two Israeli cousins, Menahem Golan and Yoram Globus. They built a Hollywood empire seemingly from nothing. By 1986, their stock had soared 100-fold. 43 films in a single year. Wall Street loved them. One film executive, speaking anonymously, called them, quote, a house of cards. Every year at Cannes, Golan and Globus sold rights to upcoming films. That didn't exist yet. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission launched a formal investigation. Their finding: Cannon Films had fraudulently misstated its entire financial reporting. And then it gets worse. The men who bought Cannon Films were already convicted fraudsters in Europe. Italian financier Giancarlo Paretti and his partner bought Cannon Films when it was failing. Both already had criminal histories in Europe. Using Canon and Petri Communications as leverage, they then acquired MGM itself, one of Hollywood's most legendary studios, using financing that didn't exist. Paretti's partner Fiorini later pleaded guilty in U.S. federal court, conspiracy, securities fraud, $1.5 billion defrauded from investors. Paretti fled the United States before he could be sentenced. Italian authorities arrested him. A California court ordered him to repay $1.48 billion. The entire time this was happening, Chuck Norris was on set, making movies. He had no idea. He was the face. They were the crime. Every ticket you bought, every VHS you rented, funded a machine built on securities fraud. Missing in Action, Code of Silence, The Delta Force, all three produced while the SEC fraud investigation was active. Chuck Norris never faced a single charge. He was the product, not the crime. He died not knowing the empire around him was rotten at its core. Which corporation do we expose next? Drop the name below and follow, because the archives never close.